Hello, hello, hello. I am Pamela Chase, the lead hooking specialist and founder of Hooked for You, where we're dedicated to keeping the art of crochet alive. How are you doing today? Hello, Lynn Musk Creations. How are you? How are you doing? Yeah, today, what we're gonna do is just talk about cotton yarn. If you brought your hooks and your yarn with you, we're gonna just talk about cotton yarn, and we're gonna talk about it's the basic cotton yarn. There are all kinds of variations to yarn. Let's go talk about cotton yarn. What is your favorite cotton yarn? Do you have any yarn that you prefer over others? Because there are so many out there. And what I'm using now is a cotton blend. It's a cotton and acrylic blend. And what we're going to talk about next will be the yarn blends. But today we're going to talk about just your cotton yarn. And I'm still working on the cover up. It's taking longer than I anticipated, but I am still working on it. I was just determined I'm going to be finished with this. I'm going to finish this up, and it's a learning curve for me. So, hello, hello, hello. Anyone who's coming to join us, I just want to say hi to you. Hi, Eclectic. How are you? Nah. Do you use cotton yarn? If so, what kind do you like? Do you have a preference? And with me, it depends. It depends. And this right here is peaches and cream. And if I'm doing something like maybe a bag or a hat, something I need to do real quick, I will use peaches and cream or sugar and cream. Something inexpensive. This is what I use. Sometimes it tends to be um coarse, but it's pretty soft. I don't like coarse yarn, but my go-to is the peaches and cream. For budget reasons, I'll use this. But if I'm going to do other things, I'll use another type of yarn. Like right now, cotton fair is the kind I'm really into right now. And that's what I'm using with this. Yeah, yeah, it depends. Because if I want to make a lot of different things, just like when I make the cozies and things, I use um this yarn. That you can just, well, I mean, if we get $1 and something, you can buy this yarn at Walmart or whatnot, and you can do those kind of things with it at a reasonable price. And they come in a whole bunch of colors. Yeah, it is nice. I never used it before, but I sometimes I go in the store and just I made like a color and pick it up, and I said, okay. So and I might buy one skein of just to see how it is. But am but I started making this cover up with the cotton fair, so now I'm into it now. So this is what I'm doing now. And it's a cotton mixture. Yeah, yeah. Um, I also when I was making bikini tops a couple of years ago, I used to make those tops, bikini tops, um crop tops, whatever you want to call them. I will get this yarn and buy because they had so many different types of colors and some colors that were going along with the season. They had the kind of for the water, blue looks like the water and the cotton candy type yarns. So these are the type of yarns I would get for those kinds of things. And for cozies, um, can soda can cozies, water bottle cozies, things like that. I would use this. Now the Lion Brand Comfy, I really haven't. I have some. I really have not gotten into it because I'm not sure what to make with it now. Because some of the yarns, if they have a mixture to it, it's hard. And some of those other yarns you can get, I'm not sure if it's the Kobo, the Trubu. It's three kinds, and I think some of that is cotton too. Hey Carol, how are you? Some of those are cotton also, but cotton is good for strength and all of that. So then also there have been debates on what do you use when you do swimwear and things. What are good yarns for those? There's some that you can just sit on the beach with and they'll fine. Some you can get in the water with. So which ones are good for that if you're into making things for the beach, swimsuits and whatnot. Now we're gonna look up the pros and cons of cotton yarn, of the regular cotton yarn. And now cotton is relatively lightweight fiber that's good for summer clothing and it's good for yeah, I think those are good too. I haven't really used those. I've used ice for them, but I've never used the Alizé or the Diva. But I hear people talking about how good it is. And cotton yarn is really good because it's breathable and it's comfortable to wear next to your skin. Strong, durable, and machine washable, which is a plus. And the more you wash it, the softer it gets. And as I said earlier, it's usually inexpensive, but you have better quality when you pay more. Holds together well, doesn't peel, and you can see every stitch. The stitch definition is very good. You can see it. Yeah, it does hold a lot of water. That's true. Yeah, it does hold a lot of water. So for some people use other things like acrylic, I think, for the water too. So it just depends on how you want to do it. So if you just want to profile at the beach and just lay back, it's good. Now I'm not sure about the dyeability. And that would be an issue too with the sun. And it's the darker colors, like the dark reds, the blues, and the blacks tend to bleed. So it's not always recommended. Um, when you use two colors together, you want to do black and white together, it may be an issue because it bleeds. And when you wash clothes, washing is be very careful of that. They hold water very well. It's heavy when wet, so it can stretch and sag when soggy. It can be slippery. Um, it's inelastic. It can make it difficult to keep even tension, or it can cause hand strain. And the regular ones, the conventionally grown cotton is very pesticide heavy. So sometimes it's always good to get the kind that's organic more so. Now this one is 100% cotton, but and those are the characteristics and properties, pros and cons of cotton. But I'm not sure which is the best, which is the best to get for the water. So I'm on the next panel now. The panels are joined together. They're not separate, so it's all together. So as I go along, I'll just show how it's going. So this is how it's going now. And then this is the neckline. This is a sleeve. I'm still working mm, on the cover up. It's almost it's over a month. I've been working on this. Thank you. So I'm still working on it. Normally, I would have been putting this to the side, but I'm determined I'm going to finish it. I'm going to have to block it probably because it's kind of crinkly, but I'm going to finish this. So every time I'm on for the past couple of months, past month or so, I've been showing this. So, and one day you're going to see the finished product. Hopefully, it'll be this week. I'm hoping if I don't have enough yarn, then no. So that's the issue. Is going to be is this yarn going to make it? This is a cotton acrylic, so this is made with cotton fair, and I bought some red. I said maybe I'll make another one, but I don't think that this pattern I want. I'll probably do something else for the beach, not for the water, but for the beach. So that's what I'm working on. I think next thing I'll make is a crop top. Just want to be making some things for myself. Now these fillet stitches, I'm used to them now, so they're fine. I can deal with them. But it's constantly doing it. It's just a little intricate. So on Wednesday we're gonna still go back over let's show you're gonna do the diamond mesh stitch on Wednesday. And then we're gonna go into the fillet stitches. So Carol, what's your favorite cotton yarn? Do you use cotton? And here. But I was a little late today because I was planning on going outside. But when I go outside, if the sun is really shining, I can't really see the screens and all that. So I need to figure out a way that I can go outside and broadcast. And then also, if the sun is too hot, my phone will get overheated. So I'm just gonna have to figure out how I'm gonna do it outside. But I do want to go outside and go live. The weather is pretty nice. It's not too hot. It's in the 70s today. That's the weekend. It was really hot. Today it's in the 70s, so that's really good. Feel a breeze come through. And this is a, so I gotta do this, and then I think it's like 38 more rows I have to do, and hopefully, then I gotta do the hemline. Hopefully, I'll be finished. And I think by me following a pattern, it slowed me down, so that's why I think it's a longer time. So, complete this, and then we're done with it. Sometimes you just have to do something different. I'm so used to doing the same things over and over again. Sometimes you have to just learn something new, and that's what I'm doing. I'm doing 9 chains and a double crochet, do a single crochet, double crochet here. Sometimes you can doubt yourself and not think, oh, you can't do certain things, but you have to push yourself. 'Cause most of the time, dealing with things, measurements and all that, I've been doubting myself. So I'm going to get into that more so I can do things like that way. Oh, okay. Yeah. It does get to that point sometimes. It's like, oh my goodness. But then you'll see the finished product and it's fine. I'm determined that I'm not going to have any more whips. When I start something, I want to finish it. And I have a container full of them. But when you do that, then you don't, I don't know what hook I used or anything. Sometimes I didn't even know what the yarn was. And then maybe at the end of the yarn. So I'm going to stop doing that. The whip, the work in progress. And keeping them in a container. I have to go through the container and see what I can finish. That's what I want to do is complete everything. Birds out there. But yeah, yeah. It is. It's a challenge while you're doing it, but then when you look at it, it's like, oh, good, and it's an accomplishment. That's what I'll do. Do want to get outside. Kind of itching to be outside. It's what we call them. Okay. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I saw you eclectic last night. I didn't catch all of it. Came on real quick and I saw you working on something that looked kinda nice. And see, a suggestion is when washing your finished cotton for the first time, add a tablespoon or so of vinegar to the water so you keep the colors from running. Never hang a cotton item to dry because it will sag. Machine washing and drying is fine, but take them out. It's a good idea to take the items out of the dryer before they're completely dry. Reshape as needed and allow the finish drying flat. Okay, just with this one, I know that it's going to be heavy, so I wouldn't hang it. As I said earlier, organic cotton has fewer pesticide concerns. And if you want your yarn to have a shine, get the mercerized. But we're going to talk about, I think it's going to be next week, it's going to be acrylic blend, acrylic cotton blend. So we're going to get into that. And what else is there? The acrylic blend, the mercerized. What else blends for cotton? Maybe some others. But we'll discuss that. Another one of those next week. This is this. And we do another row. Yeah. Okay, so kobu is cotton and bamboo. I guess okay. Kobu is cotton, bamboo. I might have some of that. I want to have something. One of those foods. And a trubu. Who's that? Which one is that? Let me look it up. Cotton, yarn. Um, okay. Yeah, it's some cream. Now, what is true? Let me see what trubu. is. And the trubu is bamboo and rayon. And what is the other one? I think there is another one. Hmm. Do you use cotton, the Kobo? Mm. Okay, okay. But I do like the yarn that's more organic type yarn. Because I think, oh no, cancel that. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, sorry about that. Instagram. I'm just looking at some things, just doing some research, just to see the yarn. Let's get triple. Okay. You use 70% bamboo, 30% cotton that you order from a couple places on Amazon. Oh, okay. Okay. And you use those for anything specific? Uh, what I want to do next, also, in addition to the tops, I think I want to make some pants. I've made shorts before, years ago, but I do want to make a pair of pants. I didn't know they had bamboo flare. Okay, 40% cotton sounds nice. Okay, okay. And also, what I want to discuss also is that we are an affiliate of Premier Yarn, and we have a link. So anyone wants to order um, yarn from Premier, I can provide you the link that you can go in and purchase your yarn or supply blouses and shawls. Okay, I've never heard of the bamboo flare. Okay, okay, that may be next on my list, but I'm gonna have to get rid of some yarn before I can do that. Okay, so it's kind of like the cotton was bamboo. Okay. And it doesn't come like this. It comes in a thing. Okay. Cool. Thank you. I will check that out. Okay. And it looks nice too. I like the way it looks. A Premier Bamboo Joy 50/50. Also, that's bamboo and acrylic. Okay. Okay. Thank you. I used to be a person that stayed on Premier, and that's how I got into a lot of trouble because Premier was having a lot of sales and they discontinued, and I was always buying more and stocking up on it. That's what added to my stash. But I think I'm gonna have to go back into it and find some more and see what I can see on there. Thank you very much. But I just wanted to be consistent and come on. I and just talk a little bit. Crochet cover pattern. So and I used to do that with Lime Brand, and I switched over a couple of years ago. I switched over to Premiere. Um, so yeah, I'm kind of getting away from that. Most times I just buy from the store because I tend to do more, order more, get more when I order online. So I just try to do it in the store. For some reason, I just don't buy a lot when I'm in the store. I think when I go in the store, most times I carry cash with me. I have just a certain amount that I'm going to do. When I do online, you have to do it on your card. So that's the issue. But yeah, Lion Brand was one that I was doing that too. So those are my two of my favorite brands, Lion Brand and Premier. But Premier, it was I was doing a lot with that because I was on a kick of the Isaac Mizrahi yarns, and I was buying all the yarns they had for him. Some of them I had to get rid of because I'm not using those yarns. So that was what I did with those. The Lion Brand, I got a lot of my t-shirt yarn from Lion Brand. They had a good sale on a batch of it. So it gets that way sometimes. You see things you want, you say, I'll use my card, and you go, because I went over when I first started in the business and was just building up yarn. I went through all my receipts and stuff, and it was like, wow, I spent this much money on yarn, and I did. I put a lot of yarn, and I just need to get rid of yarn or do something with it. And there's a time when I did fabric the same way, and I have a tub full of fabric right now, pattern and fabric. But you have to use what you got, and that's the downfall. No use accumulating if you're not going to use it. Yeah, yeah, you're right. And see, I don't have any kind of accountability because I know there's some people have to sneak me on in the house. I don't have to go through any of that. So that might be what I would need. but I can buy as much as I want and just bring it in. So if I had to get someone to hold me accountable for what yarn I get, because I will go crazy. Um, yeah, I want to do pants, and I always get people asking me about dresses and things like that. So I want to start doing those kinds of things, skirts, dresses. And I always told myself that if I ever get married again, I'm going to make my dress. So that's what I want to do. Something that's challenging. I just want to start doing challenging things. And welcome, welcome, welcome. Feel free to like, share, comment, subscribe. And welcome, welcome, welcome. And if you're on here, introduce yourself. I'll be glad to talk to you. Hi, Karen. How are you? It's been a while. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Not sure if I knew that or not, but you have my condolences. Yes, I know it's been a while. So that normally you are on. You at least pop in. So yeah, you have my condolences. Change 7, 6, 7. Okay. Now, okay, okay. Yeah, that would take. That would. I'm not gonna say it will help all the way, but sometimes it's good to have something to keep your mind occupied while you're going through single crochet here. And okay, I think this is it. So, yeah, yeah, you do. Sometimes you just have to keep your mind occupied. Sometimes it depends on the person. Everybody grieves differently. But but I find when I'm going through something, pick up a book. But that's me. So, Karen, are you making anything specific, or you just practicing? Yeah, I hear the birds outside, and that just sounds so peaceful. So once I get log off, I probably still go outside. I just don't trust myself broadcasting outside. Okay. It is. It sounds really good out there. So I just, like I said, it just came on. We're gonna do a stitch on Wednesday. That's the plan. We'll still do the mesh and things like that. So, and I'm thinking about doing project coming up soon. So, not sure when we're gonna do that. Got to come up with something. Okay. Okay. So, anybody have any questions, any comments, anything? Just that every so often I have to. I don't like to miss being on. I know sometimes I do miss being on, so I just try to come on. And Saturday we will have our willing hands. So if anyone wants to join us on Saturday, just let us know, and you can join us. Um, right now I think it's like a fillet stitch. I'm not sure. Each row is something different. It's more like an open work. Each row is something different, on this part. But it's a cover up. Thank you. It's taking a minute to get it done, but I'm gonna get it done. It's been a while doing this. But I am determined it's gonna be finished. But it's like every so often you're doing certain stitches and then you get to the open part and you're alternating. So I have about 38 rows, about 38 more rows to do to finish this part. But then I have still have to do the hemline and stuff. Just hope the yarn doesn't run out, and but I'll just have to go order some more, buy some more. I don't want to do that, but I have to do it. So more than likely on Wednesday, you'll still see this again. I just want people to know, just don't give up. 'Cause I would have given up on this, but I'm not gonna do that. I already have a container full of stuff that's needs to be finished, so don't want to add to it. Thank you, Karen. What I need is a mannequin or something, but I don't have on loose. Which will be my next thing to do. Then I'm doing alternating double crochets and single crochets, chains, but it's okay. It's something that's while I'm watching TV or something I can just do. But this is a pattern I'm using. You too. Thank you, Eclectic. Thank you for joining. And you too. But I'll be getting off here myself because it's been to stay on so long. Unless I'm in a conversation, I'll stay on. But I try not to stay on. I think once I get the hang of it, it's going to be a faster experience. And what I'll probably do today is a little later, I'm probably on TikTok and work on it too on TikTok. So anybody on TikTok can come on and join me on TikTok. That'll be a little later. Okay, so I'm going to sign off. So if anyone's interested in like a class or anyone wants to join our group, just let me know in a message. And until Wednesday, Have a creative day and be safe. Bye bye.